There's a couple of things going on.
That's right.
So when you started, you were in your shadow. Both had a left foot free. One cucaracha. Both step back on your right foot. Ladies, do the devil okay. Now he's going to take 2 steps and the ladies are going to take 3 hockey stick ending. 1, 2, 3 for her, but 2 for him. So that's where you're going to do your transition. Let's do that one. He would normally have his hand on the lady's back, but instead of that, you're going to release hands and both do a lunge line. So we're going to do our stop and go hockey stick. 1, 2, 3. Now, instead of him having his hand on my back, he's going to release arms as he goes forward, and I'm going to release this arm and go back. Lunge. 1, 2, 3. But it would help if he'd get a hold of my hand when I'm coming out of it. So stop and go hockey stick with lunge. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, Liz. Right shoulder. Okay. So when you do that hip twist, you're still looking over his right shoulder. You're doing a 1, 2, 3, and I can put my hand out here, I can put my hand out here, whatever, but I'm still looking over his right shoulder at the end of that. It's the hips that are twisted, not the whole body. And so when we do an open hip twist to a fan, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So you want to keep your focus here, ladies. Open break. Yeah, open break to shadow reverse and then a sweetheart. So when you do your open break to shadow reverse, you're both turning on the last step of your open break. If we did just a standard open break, it would be apart, recover, side, and we'd still be facing. But they're telling us to go to shadow, reverse line. I have to be over here to be in a shadow position, so I'm going to be on the inside of the circle. Open break to shadow reverse, apart, recover, side. So we're both taking our side step, but we're both turning to face reverse line, so we're actually trading places. And then we're going to do a wheel 3, he goes forward, she backs up. Okay, that's what Paul always does. He always forgets to spiral on the last step. I don't know why. But when you're doing that progressive walk 3, both spiral, make sure you do it on the last step of the progressive walk. So it's 1, 2. Now when this lead foot comes out, that's where the spiral happens. You're both going to go out, but turn in toward your partner, spiral, and then Aida, 2, 3. So you should be moving together. So we're in a closed position, diagonal line in the center, we put 3. So we're going to do a reverse fall away. And then slip the ladies in, we go across to reverse semi-close. Ladies step back, he slips in, and we're back to our semi-closed position. So that's your 3 followaways, all quick steps. The main thing the men have to do is remember to back up on that second measure. Do not turn around. He has to back, back, back on that second measure, just like she backs on the first and the third. So she does back, 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 he back, 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 she back, back, back.
And then there's 3 more.
And then slip and chasse. Yeah. 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
We had a discussion about this, and I've got to remember to change my cue. down at Olympia. Interface and line it in. Check back and recover. Contra check and slip. The consensus was if we would cue contra check recover slip, it would help the guy remember that he has to take 3 steps. So it's a contra check, recover, and now he's slipping on his lead foot. Because what most of the guys are wanting to do is they're wanting to do a contra check and slip without taking the recover step. But there is a recover step in there, so it's a contra check, lead foot, recover, and slip. Just like we do with chair and slip. There is that recover step.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna try and change my cue, get a closed position. And now when you go forward with the natural weave, she's gonna do a heel turn, and then you go to banjo for the natural part.
Okay.
Should be closed position for the first step of the natural.
Yeah, that's what we were doing, I was trying to do open position on the first step.
Yeah, closed position, because you're in closed position, so there's no reason for you to step outside of it. Agree. So she's doing her heel turn and taking her 3rd step, and we're in kind of a semi-closed position. Not exactly semi, but not exactly closed. And now he's gonna lower, ladies are gonna lower, bring their right foot back into our right lunge, or same foot.